Let's dive in, talk about the new 2026 Hyundai Palisade in one of 6 trims, the limited trim, so we don't waste your guys' time. Just don't forget to like and subscribe as we truly need and appreciate your guys' support. A quick shout out to Roseville Hyundai in Roseville, California at the Roseville Auto Mall for providing us this beautiful Palisade for this walk around review. And if you have something for us to film, guys, email below, email us, we'll talk details later. As well as keep watching, we're dropping that MSRP sticker for you guys, the ones who are shopping from their couch at home. Now, 2026 Hyundai Palisade Limited Trim. Total MSRP price on this exact tag is about $52,000 and some change. This is the second one from the top trim. The one right above this would be the calligraphy. The other 4 under, starting with the SE, SEL, SEL Premium. Then you have the new trim called the XRT Pro, and now the Limited. Well, powertrain on the gas-powered engines, well, they do away with the 3.8 liter, as we know. In the 2025, they got rid of that, so out with the old, in with the new. Now they have a 3.5 liter, a naturally aspirated 8-speed automatic transmission pushing 287 horsepower, 260 pounds-feet of torque. MPG on this exact unit. This comes in with 18 city, 24 highway with a 19-gallon gas tank size, and that is standard on that gallon gas tank size across all trims, so keep that in mind. This does come with the Htrac all-wheel drive system, so you still have the option of a front-wheel drive or an all-wheel drive. Now, maybe you want to know what the dimensions are on the new Hyundai Palisade. Well, starting with length in inches, you get 199 inches in length, 78 inches in width, 70 inches in height. Now, that is in comparison to the old one. This is actually 3 inches longer. 117-inch wheelbase. On the 3.5 liter, you're getting 5,000 pounds of max towing capacity. And the reason I actually mention on the 3.5 liter is because they actually have an option with hybrid hitting the Hyundai lot in about 2 to 3 months, give and take from this video is what we're getting. And you're getting a hybrid option with a 2.5 liter turbocharged hybrid paired with a 6-speed automatic transmission, and that one's pushing 329 horsepower, 339 pounds-feet of torque. So you're getting a whole lot more oomph, and the MPG is a whole lot better from the 29 over to the 34 mile per gallon range. Okay, now let's go ahead and talk front end. Completely redesigned front end, and if you ask me, I have to say I like the newer front end. I just wasn't a big Palisade fan prior to this one. It was a bit boring to me. Now they actually added some character. We have LED projector headlights, daytime running lights here, and these are also your hazards too. Going across, an LED bar, 360 panoramic camera, bumper sensors going across, hyper silver trim with high gloss black, and these vents do open up when the car is in motion or it's getting turned on, as well as that lower trim in the matte gray. Going over to the passenger side, now keep in mind on the rims, tires, you will see different rims and tires depending on which trim you get. We have a wheel well trim that is painted high gloss black, as well as what are we running on the rubbers? A 255/50/20 Kumo Majesty Solus, and that is 2 colors on the rim, machine surface silver with the glossy gunmetal gray. Suspension system is shock spring strut suspension. Over to the side mirror, completely new redesign on the side mirror, guys. All over it is just completely redesigned. Side mirror with the integrated blinker lighting, 360 panoramic camera, high gloss black with the creamy white on top. Then we have high gloss black trim on the bottom of the windows, along with in between the window frames. But we have chrome up top with the hyper silver, I shall say not chrome, it looks kind of in between chrome and hyper silver trim with the roof rails as well. 2 glasses on the top. We got one in the front, one in the back, and you're gonna see that better from the front. Better from the inside of the vehicle. Keyless fob entry on the new handles that you got here, and let's go ahead and show you guys. Open, very nice and wide entryway to the first row. High gloss black trim on the rocker panel area with some more hyper silver. We also have the new body line cuts, beautiful, cleaner look, I have to say, on the Palisade, and very nice entryway to the second row. This literally opens almost perpendicular to the vehicle. Now we come over to the rear. We got some hyper silver over to the rear end with the spoiler, very nice and sporty looking spoiler with the integrated brake light in the LED. Up top, a wiper privacy glass, Palisade and Hyundai in the hyper silver. We got the 2-tone tailgate in the high gloss black, a backup camera right over that Roseville Hyundai license plate. And dropping further lower, bumper sensors going across, parking reflectors, backup lights, and your exhaust tip is tucked away on the passenger side with a spare tire under the vehicle. Now, I did mention when properly equipped, 5,000 pounds of max towing capacity. The hybrids will come only 4,000 pounds of max towing capacity. Now we open up to the cargo area. So cargo area with the second and third row seat up, 19 cubic feet of space. Third row seat down, 46 cubic feet of space. Third and second row is going to be 87 cubic feet of space. Okay. As we like to do here at Vagabond Builds, we like to measure in lifetime so you guys get an idea. 22 to 23 inches right behind that third row. And you do have switches here in the limited trim to control actually the second and third row. So we're going to drop that third row. You press, you don't have to hold that button, which is very nice and convenient because you have the electric. Now, you can mess around with all of them, stop them in the middle, however you need the space. But behind that second row, give and take about 51 inches, so over 4 feet. And if we go over to the back of the center console, which is about 88 inches, more than 7 feet, okay? The width between plastic paneling, about 45 to 46 inches. Entryway is going to be about 31 inches, which is over 2 feet, all right? Now, we could go ahead and drop the left one as well. Very nice and flat, so you can actually put some blankets if you're on a mild camping trip and you don't want to sleep in the tent. Skis, snowboards, dishwashers will fit back here. Maybe like 20 dead bodies. I'm just joking. I joke like that. I know my sarcasm's kind of dry, but more area here for your personal belongings and your tire situation stuff going on. And you could also drop those second row seats too. Now that we're done talking about the powertrain options, the trims, the exterior, and the cargos, let's talk interior. Before we continue with this video, if you find yourself in the Sacramento, California, or the greater Sacramento area like Rockland, Roseville, Elk Grove, and many other cities, if you need a passenger van rental for the friends and the family for the fun activities such as San Francisco, Napa Valley Wine Country, Yosemite, Lake Tahoe, Yellowstone, and many other places, use the link in the description below and rent from Vagabond Van Rentals. We also deliver. Thanks, guys. Let's go ahead and continue with this video. Now let's talk 2026 Hyundai Palisade in the limited trim interior. Starting with the seating surfaces, we have the leather interior trim seats, perforated. They do come heated and ventilated, as well as memory seating on the driver's side only and leg extensions. In front of the passenger seating, we have the new complete redesigned dashboard. I have to say, loving this kind of off-white color with this beige, beautiful, and that natural wooden inlay. I don't think it's natural wood, to be honest with you guys. Now, dropping down, non-lockable glove compartment, a shelf here for your personal belongings and your new air vents. Over to the infotainment screen and cluster kind of tucked away under that top of the dashboard. And we have the updated latest software and infotainment system. Let's go ahead and show you guys the navigation. This is what the navigation looks like. Also show you guys the camera system. So what the camera system looks like, 360 view, bird's eye, and that's in front of us. You can also change the angle, as well as mess around with your media, show you guys what the interface looks like here. You could also mess around with your setup, your vehicle, go to driver assistance, and you get all your sensor controls, climates, and just so much more. Now, if you have to ask me, you're getting so much for that dollar in the limited trim. Let's go back one more and swipe to the right. So much more, and you get the Apple CarPlay, Android Auto in this as well. Dropping further lower, we have dual climate controls down here, touch sensitive, as well as 2 knobs on the right and on the left. You can also sync those. You're going to control the heated and ventilated seats here and here. You can mess around with the front and rear climate controls. You also have heated steering wheel. Now up top, right above that, you're getting the hill descent control, parking sensors in your camera, as well as controls in the hard buttons for that touch sensitive screen. I find people using these more often. Why? Because they're just more consumer friendly and they don't want to dirty their screen. Okay. Over to the auto hold button, as well as drive terrain. If you light up the drive, press that button and the terrain lights up, and you get 3 different modes here. But if I go ahead and press that button again, I get 4 different modes. So total of 7 different modes inside the 2026 Palisade. That is standard across trims. Dropping down, more room right under this bridge, 12-volt outlet for your personal belongings. Up top on the center console, completely new redesigned, USB-C plugins, wireless charging pad. This is what your key fob looks like in the 2026 Palisade. Cup holders nice and big. Go ahead and pop open the center console area. Manual visor up top, tilt slide sunroof option. You're going to control that from right here with the LED True Light lighting. Frameless rear view mirror, auto dimmable capability with garage door opening. Over to the leather wrapped steering wheel. Keep your hands clean because I can see the steering wheel getting dirty. We have the new Hyundai corporate stamp on the steering wheel. They do come illuminated here, as well as controls on the right for your voice, your telephone, and your media here, as well as on the left. You can mess around with the crash warning, lane departure assist, cruise control, and the theme to that. You could also change the theme into your of that cluster in your infotainment screen, okay? We also have the cruise control sensor here on the right-hand side, a lever there for your windshield wipers, paddle shifters for that 8-speed automatic transmission, a lever here for the signal lights and lighting system, and one more lever here, the new style shifting lever for that transmission. Okay, you're going to go ahead and shift forward for the drive, shift back for reverse, shift halfway for neutral, and then we go park, and this is the way you start and stop your engine. Over further to the left, we have more going on, just so much bells and whistles. Auto dimmable buttons for the dashboard, tailgate button, engine on off, towing, traction control, and parking brake. Over to the door panel, complete new redesigned door panel. As you guys can see, we have the new kind of rounded shape on that handle. More futuristic, memory seating, switches to your windows and your side mirrors, and those side mirrors do come automatic foldable in the limited trim. Now that we're done with the front side of this interior, let's show you second and third row seating. Now limited trim, second row seating, captain chairs, perforated leather trim seats with the armrests. Beautiful look back here, making this vehicle a 6-passenger instead of the 7-passenger. You do have option of making this seat here a bench seat, making it a 7-passenger SUV. Now these seats do come heated and ventilated as well in the limited. You also can control them from the button up here to bunny hop, as well as controls here and here. Okay, for that. Now we also have a lever up here in the front to move that seat forward and back. In front of the captain chairs, what do we get? Hardbacks on the front seats with the hardback pockets, as well as USB-C plugins here and here. Inverter for an air fryer if you want to cook some zucchini inside the car, 115 volt, and we have more cubby room here. I have to say I'm about 6 feet 2 inches tall, so legroom is completely there, head clearance is completely there. Even if I have it upright, what do we get near the head? We have air vents for the passengers here and over on that side, as well as controls to your tri-zone climate control and your heated and ventilated seats up here. Now, snap panel and your LED lighting. Door panel does come with the sunshades in the limited trim. Dropping down, we also have the cup holders on the dashboards. Now, I did forget to mention that the speaker system does come Bose premium sound system inside the limited trim. You also have a sensor here, all right, to let me know if there's something on the other side of this door or coming up so I don't hit my door. Let's go ahead and bunny hop this seat forward and see the third row area and how spacious it is. Of course, well, it's going to be a little bit more tight back here. Now, you have elevated third row, and you kind of hover over the second and third row. You see what's going on, but what it takes away from the head clearance, I might add. All right, so keep that in mind. My hair is touching. You're not going to put your tallest people back here. Air vents back here as well. Touch sensitive LED reading lights right over. You can use these panels here on the left and right of the third row bench and mess around with the backrest, increasing some comfort and some head clearance, as well as you have third row heated seats inside the Palisade. That is crazy. As well as you can move these seats forward and back from here as well, just giving you all that room back here. So you actually increase legroom too. You still have the leather trim seats. They are perforated, but again, just heated, not ventilated. Cup holders on the right and on the left, and you have the Bose premium sound. A big enough glass, doesn't feel too claustrophobic because we do know competitors in the market will minimize those glass so you're not getting too claustrophobic. Now, as we like to do here at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandy, we like to drop those MSRP stickers. So here it goes. Total price is $54,000 minus some change, okay? So I did mention at the beginning it was 52. I got that wrong. I was $2,000 off. Keep that in mind. But if you ask me, you're getting so much car for $54,000 in the Palisade with the new design, the new look. You're just getting premium interface, premium bells and whistles, a new look on the outside. I have to say, you guys be the judge, but I'm telling you, it is truly worth it. Now, don't forget to like and subscribe here at Vagabond Builds with James and Sandu. Check out our other Palisade videos in regards to old versus new, as also trim comparisons and different trims. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hype up this video, and God bless you.